Hello, ENC Explorers. Mid-June in eastern North Carolina has a way of changing the rules. The best plans are the ones that give you a little breeze, a little shade, or a reason to get out before the day gets too heavy. This week's guide has a small town downtown that is easy to overlook, a coastal outing worth planning around, and a weekend lineup with art, pride, and baseball all on the calendar. Here's what's worth having on your radar this week. First up is Farmville Downtown Walk and Lunch. Farmville is one of those places people near Greenville can drive past for years without really stopping. But downtown has more going on than most people expect. You will find murals, public art, antique shops, local galleries, and a main street that still feels like a real small-town centre. Start with the Farmville Art Trail, which runs through downtown and includes murals, sculptures, ghost signs, galleries, and local creative spaces. Walk at your own pace, then build the rest of the date around lunch or coffee nearby. This is not an over-planned date. It is a let's just go see what's there kind of outing, which is part of why it works. The pro tip: look up the Farmville Art Trail before you go so you have a loose route, but leave room to wander. The best part is not rushing it. Next is Morehead City Seafood Lunch and Waterfront Walk. Morehead City is about an hour and a half from Greenville, so think of this as a half-day coastal outing, not a quick lunch stop. If your family wants a coastal day without turning it into a full beach weekend, Morehead City is a solid option. The waterfront has restaurants, boat views, and enough movement around the docks to keep the outing interesting before and after lunch. Pick a waterfront seafood spot, ask what is fresh that day, then take a short walk along the downtown waterfront after you eat. It is simple, but it feels different from a regular lunch because you are sitting in a working coastal town instead of just another restaurant parking lot. This is a good family outing for kids who are ready to try seafood, or for adults who want a low-effort coastal day without committing to a full beach day. The pro tip: arrive close to opening or before the lunch rush if you want easier parking and shorter waits. This week, Barbara J. recommends Sup Dogs for an easy Greenville night. Sup Dogs on East 5th Street is one of those Greenville spots that works when you want food, noise, people, and a casual night that does not need much planning. The menu leans into loaded hot dogs, burgers, fries, and drinks, and the atmosphere is part of the point. It is not quiet or fancy. It is a Greenville staple with enough energy to make a regular weeknight feel a little more like summer. If you have a hidden gem in eastern North Carolina, reply to the email and it might be featured in a future issue. Now, for events this week, June 10th through June 17th, the Greenville Museum of Art Summer Shindig is Thursday, June 11th from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Greenville Museum of Art on South Evans Street. The Summer Shindig is the museum's annual summer kickoff party with live music, food from Sam Jones BBQ, drinks, auctions, raffles, art activities, and more. It is ticketed but family-friendly, and the ticket includes entertainment, food, and beverages. If you like supporting local arts but want something more relaxed than a formal fundraiser, this is worth a look. The pro tip: this one is better planned ahead. Buy tickets before showing up so you are not dealing with it at the door. Next is the Greenville-Pitt County Pride Festival. The festival is Saturday, June 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on 8th Street in downtown Greenville, in front of a Time for Science. The Greenville-Pitt County Pride Festival returns downtown with art, music, dance, performance, and community celebration. The event is coordinated by Emerge Gallery and Art Centre with community partners and is free and family-friendly. This is different from last week's GMoA Pride Market. This week's event is the larger downtown Pride Festival, and it is a good daytime option if you want something with energy, colour, and a strong community feel. The pro tip: go earlier in the day if you want easier parking and cooler temperatures. And finally, the Down East Bird Dawgs are home this week at historic Granger Stadium in Kinston. They are playing the Sussex County Miners from Wednesday through Sunday, June 10th through June 14th. Games run Wednesday through Saturday at 7 p.m, with a Sunday game at 4 p.m. A weeknight baseball game is one of the easier summer outings in eastern North Carolina. You get affordable tickets, snacks, kids watching for foul balls, and enough going on that you do not have to be a serious baseball fan to enjoy it. The pro tip: if you want the easiest parking and concessions experience, try a weeknight game instead of Saturday. That's your ENC Explorer City guide for the week. Know someone who needs a weekend plan? Forward this their way and help them find something good to do in eastern North Carolina. Happy exploring, the ENC Explorer team.